Hello everyone, and welcome to a video on how to make sweet potato casserole. This one's pretty sweet and buttery, and hopefully all of you will enjoy it. First, the ingredients you'll need. You'll need roughly 2.5 pounds of sweet potatoes. You'll need 3/4 cups of packed brown sugar, 1/4 cup of butter, softened. You'll need 1.5 teaspoons of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract, mini marshmallows, 2 cups exactly, and pecans as well if you'd like that. I will not be making mine with pecans though. Some of the utensils you'll need as well is a rubber spatula and a potato peeler. You'll need measuring cups and measuring spoons as well. You'll need a baking dish as well as a bowl to mix in, preferably one that could take a hit from an electric mixer. You'll also need an electric mixer or something to stir with. Like with any fruit or vegetable, you should wash and clean the sweet potatoes, then start peeling with the peeler. Make sure to get as much of the eyes off as possible. If there's too much of the root left on the ends, you can chop them off before you start peeling. Then comes the cutting. You're going to want to cube them. Well, you don't have to cube them exactly into squares, but you want to make sure they're into small enough pieces where you can soften them easier. Preferably, I like to cut my sweet potatoes in half, then cut the halves into halves, and so on and so on, until they're roughly the size you see on the screen. Once you've cut yours up, fill a pot about halfway up with water. Then you're going to want to dump in your chunks of potatoes into there, perhaps a little more gracefully than what I did here. Then you're going to want to bring the stove to high, cover the pot, and bring the water to a boil. Once it's been brought to a boil, turn the stove top back to low. Then start a timer for 15 minutes and let it simmer for a bit. This will soften up the potatoes. Once 15 minutes is up, look at the potatoes and test to see if you can easily stick them in with a fork. Then strain the potatoes, and then you could start mashing them. Put them into a bowl, preferably the one you want to mix with. If you have a potato masher, use that. I did not, so I just used a wooden spoon, so any hard, blunt kitchen utensil will do just fine. Mash them up until it's a pretty mushy consistency. Then you're going to want to add the brown sugar, add the butter softened. I left my butter sitting out, so it's already pretty soft, but you can microwave it as well. Add the vanilla and the salt. You're going to want to start mixing up your mixture here. You can use an electric mixer like I'm using here, or you can mix it up with anything else that you'd like. Once it's all mixed, spray a pan with cooking spray, or you can grease it with butter as well, whatever you want. Pour the mixture into the dish, then start spreading it around evenly. Finally, you can add the marshmallows. Once the marshmallows are on, set your oven to 375, make sure it's preheated before. Put the dish inside and let it cook for 25 minutes. Once you're finished, pull it out, make sure, careful, it's going to be hot. And there you go, you have your own sweet potato casserole.